Daily Meditation Series, Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 1, Verse 31. Nacha shreyo nupa shami hatva svajanam ahave nakankshe vijayang Krishna nacha rajang sukhani cha. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. Commentary. Once Arjuna made the determination not to fight. He had dodged one problem, but subsequently approached another. In society, where does a military deserter find shelter? Generally speaking, Kshatriyas die in battle. So where could someone like Arjuna, who gave up the fight, possibly find peace after such a cowardly act? Arjuna's first instinct, as we later discover in the chapter, was to die unarmed and unresisting on the battlefield. This course of action would amount to a human sacrifice, but does not present a practical resolution to Arjuna's conflict. Arjuna is a grandfather and dutiful husband. He has a responsibility to protect his wives, elderly mother Kunti, and other family relatives. Making a human sacrifice in the name of peace does not hold up as a practical solution. Now Arjuna comes up with an alternate plan: to beg in the forest. As a boy, Arjuna grew up in the forest, under the care of his father Pandu, after Pandu voluntarily renounced his throne due to the curse of a sage. Later, Arjuna returned back to the forest with his brothers and wife, following the gambling match. And now, Arjuna recommends once again returning to the forest, but this time on a more permanent basis, to take sannyas and live by begging. But being a military man, Arjuna was not suited to a life in the forest, and his inner nature would one day manifest itself again, as was the case with his ancestor Bharat Maharaj. King Bharat took sannyas at an early age, but became attached to a baby deer. A similar fate would have awaited Arjuna if he too had moved to the forest prematurely. Living entities find themselves between a rock and a hard place, in the sense that we are not qualified to enjoy or renounce. And coming to this realization, Arjuna was confused about the proper course of action. But as a dutiful devotee, he was always ready to take instruction from the Lord. Finally, in the beginning of chapter 2, Arjuna decides he's going to protest the fight by sitting down. But his mind is overwhelmed with grief, and he is genuinely disturbed at the thought of the death of his relatives. Thus, Arjuna eventually surrenders to the Lord and is enlightened with the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita.